Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do just another Fenty Beauty makeup review and like demo. I've got a couple of the products here. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how I use them, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, all that stuff. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I was just waiting on getting the primer before I filmed it so that I've got a little bit more to show you guys. So yeah, I really hope that this video is helpful for you. Hopefully, if you are still considering buying some of the products now that the hype's died down, this will help you make a decision or not. And yeah, so let's just get straight into it. Alright guys, so for today I'm going to review a couple of the products. So starting with the little, I'm pretty sure they're called Matchstick. The Matchsticks Shimmer Skin Sticks. It's kind of a mouthful to say, honestly. I got the colour Chili Mango and then Starstruck. And I have the lip gloss. So this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer, and I'm pretty sure the shade is Fenty Glow. It'd be so cool if this was a magnet too, because I reckon if they could stick together, that would be cool. The last thing I got, which was why it's taken me so long to film this video, it was because I really wanted to get the primer and I couldn't get my hands on it. I got a little tester, tried it, and it was actually really great. Now, I've said before that I want to make a video on primers because I haven't had the best luck with primers, and I'll explain that all in another video, but this one is really good. Obviously first we're going to start off with the primer, so I'm going to go in with this first and I'm just going to apply this to my face. I've got nothing else on my skin yet, so this is going to be the first thing that I'm going to apply. I usually do about 3 little like kind of half pumps. About that much. I usually kind of like disperse it around my face first and then blend it all in after. Now when you first put it on, it's kind of like a little bit stickier than other primers that I have tried. To be honest, I haven't tried that many because I just don't like primers, but like I also want to protect my skin, so it's a struggle. I've seen a couple of other reviews and people said that it didn't blend in well, but I think it blends in okay. It's just like a stickier moisturizer. It's pretty much already all gone in the skin, which is great. I like to really focus it under my eyes as well because I feel like it is a little bit thicker as a primer, so I feel like it works well for under the eyes. It also has like a slight smell. I don't really know what it smells like. It kind of just smells like a nice scented cream, I feel like. I don't feel like the smell is too strong, so it's not like overpowering. I think it's nice and subtle, but it's still a little bit present, if that makes sense. If you are someone who doesn't like smells at all, you don't like scented primers, then maybe stay away from it because you do smell it on your face, but I actually really like it. I'm just gonna let that kind of sink into my skin. I'm gonna give it about 5-ish minutes. Usually if I do my makeup in the morning, I'll take this while this is like drying, I'll go make a coffee. So that's kind of how long I leave it on for. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna go straight in with my foundation, same as usual. By the way guys, this is like my first ever proper beauty blender that's actually like the proper beauty blender brand. I'm obsessed. It's actually a game changer. I can't believe that it took me this long to get on it. It's just that I didn't want to spend $35 on a sponge. It makes the skin look so much more flawless. It is actually a game changer. One thing that I really love about the application when you're applying your foundation on top of the primer is I just feel like it goes on really smoothly. Usually I get really patchy, especially in like these areas and along here, and I feel like the primer kind of prevents that. I feel like it blends really nicely, and it kind of blends into the primer rather than into your skin. You can just kind of see the foundation a little bit more, and honestly I have never ever noticed that with any of my other primers before. That's kind of why I always thought primers were just kind of a waste. This primer I also feel like really does kind of blur out your pores a lot better than like say the Too Faced Hangover primer, which is what I used for so long. Obviously you can still like see pores and stuff, but it kind of just gives you like a more flawless kind of finish. I just feel like I actually see a difference. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows and stuff and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I just kind of did my bronzer and my eyebrows. I also just wanted to show you guys, I don't know if you can see, I'll try to come in a bit closer. Just around here and stuff. It does kind of give you like almost a glow And it kind of still does make you look a little bit sweaty. Now my skin is combination skin. I get dry in certain areas around like here and stuff, and even sometimes up here, but I also get really oily in the T-zone. So for me, like just around here and stuff, you can kind of see that it does, even like on my highlight points of my face and stuff, it does kind of look a bit oily. But because of that, I just wanted to do a little bit of touching up with powder just to keep it lasting a little bit longer in the T-zone areas. I've used it for a while now, kind of wanted to like keep using it so I can give you guys a proper review. It was great, but now it's kind of it's obviously gotten hotter in Australia. We're in December now, which means we're like in summer. And like the other day I walked to work and stuff, and I noticed that when I came home, it was very oily and very sweaty. So it does still do that, but I feel like compared to other primers that I've used, it does a good job of preventing that as much as possible. But it still made my makeup last, even though it was a bit oily. And now we're going to go in with the matchsticks. I'm going to start off with the Orange Chili Mango matchstick, and I'm going to apply this to my cheeks as a bit of a blush. Now, I've done this once before, and it was okay. It wasn't like amazing. It's still pretty orange. But we'll just kind of see how it goes. These matchsticks are supposed to have a really weird finish. It's supposed to have a powdery finish. You can kind of feel the glitter in it, if that makes sense. I've got a bit on my fingers, and I'm just going to kind of dab it onto like the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to try to like do it with the actual stick. Like when you put it on your face, it kind of almost drags. So I do feel like it kind of moves your makeup, or like takes off a bit of your makeup because it is so like dry. I feel like if it was dewier, it wouldn't do that. I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. I'm pretty sure that you guys can see that it does have a slightly orangey flushed look, which is what you kind of want for a blush, right? Like this is what I would have wanted to use it for. It's just orange is not really my go-to blush color. I feel like I should have got Yacht Life, or even the red one. Like it a lot better today than I did last time I tried this. I'm going to also use these on my eyes as an eyeshadow, just because I feel like it would look cute, and I want to kind of show you different ways that you can use these sticks. Now I'm just going to go straight onto the lid with it. I feel like that's the best way to get the most colour. I feel like you do need to like kind of keep going over the area if you want it to be really pigmented. The more I go over it, the more it kind of makes it patchy, because it like takes off areas, which I think is kind of annoying. I'm just gonna kind of blend this out, maybe with my fingers. I just feel like the fingers are like, because it's such a weird finish, I feel like brushes won't actually like do anything. Okay, what I might do is just put some bronzer on my bottom lash line, which is what I do like on like the daily. I'm just going to go in with the shimmer stick in the shade Starstruck. It was so hard for me to pick a shade for a highlighter because some are really golden and like better suited to darker skin tones. I think this one is better suited to lighter skin tones, but I kind of didn't want another gold highlight. I just have so many. I'm just going to swatch it for you guys. See, it's like so pretty. That was a really ugly swatch though. I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my cheeks. Now it gives you like a real like otherworldly glow, if that makes sense. I'm just going to blend that in because, see, like it blends in really nice, I think, with like the warmth of your fingers. So definitely try using it with your fingers if you are going to use them. I feel like for my skin tone, this actually works really, really well, considering that I feel like it was meant for lighter skin tones. I'm just going to apply some to like my nose. I'm going to use the Gloss Bomb. This is going to finish off the whole look. I really thought that I would like this because I've seen other YouTubers use it, and obviously it's different on everyone's skin tone. Now this smells like strawberries, and it's got like a massive applicator, which I'm sure you guys would know because everyone goes on about it, but it is nice. I'm not a gloss person. I'm not about that gloss life, and I hate how this looks on my skin. I just feel like it does not suit me. It's the right colour, but all this does, I don't want to be mean, but all this does is just put gloss on your lips. It's like slightly tinted in like a kind of peachy, salmony shade. And it just puts a bit of glitter and a bit of gloss on your lips. So if you are into glittery glosses, then get it. For me personally, this was such a waste of money. I feel so bad saying that, but I don't wear it. I have it there and I wore it maybe once and I like forced myself to wear it. If you like glosses, then you'll probably like it a lot. I would like to say though that the applicator is great. It's so easy. So this is just a little look that you can do using the couple of products that I do have. For a final little review, the Gloss Bomb, not for me. Out of the two matchsticks, they both have, I feel like, the same formula and same finish. There's not really any difference in that. The orange is just a bit extreme for me. It's not really something I will gravitate towards. However, the Starstruck shade is great. And every time I've used it, I've been happy. I feel like it's easy to use. I feel like it doesn't really pull the foundation like the orange does. If you are brown skin toned and around my skin tone, maybe not if you're a little bit darker than me, it might not suit you as well, but there's definitely other ones that may. But if you are my skin tone or a little bit lighter, definitely check this one out. It is great. Like, definitely recommend this one. If you have a primer that works for you, stick to your primer. If you are on the lookout for a new primer, give it a go. Even just go to Sephora and get like a little tester and try it out, because I was pleasantly surprised by it and I still think it's a really good primer. This is probably the best primer I've used so far. I just thought I'd quickly check in with you guys. It's been about, it's like 7 now. I filmed at about 3, so it's been about 4 hours since I filmed, and this is how the makeup's held up. It is quite like dewy and like oily, especially in my T-zone, so just around here, my nose, like my upper lip and my chin, and even like my forehead a bit. So all the places that I said that it does usually get oily, but the makeup has still lasted like really well. So this is how the makeup lasts with the Pro Filter primer. But yeah, it has been a pretty hot day today in Melbourne, but this is how it holds up in hot weather, which like in pretty humid weather, which kind of shows that it does a pretty good job considering. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. So that's it, guys. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. I know that it's a bit of a long one and it's a lot of talking, but I just wanted to give you guys a really honest review now that the hype of Fenty Beauty has kind of died down a little bit. So that's just my little review slash demo on how you can use these products, and also how you can kind of use the matchsticks for different purposes. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. So I know to make more videos like this, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!